Well, howdy, everybody. Theresa here with
Brad.
And the critters. Let me turn you a little bit. Here we go. Thank you so much. Anyway, yes, I'm very strange still. It is August 21st, 2020. It is Friday afternoon at 3:33 p.m. on this cooler day. Well, it says it's supposed to be cooler, but it says it's 89 degrees right now, Mr. Heide.
Well, it's cooler. It's not 90.
Is 89 degrees, feels like 96. Today's high was supposed to be 88. Low will be 73. Partially cloudy. 80% chance of rain this evening. Charlie, did you hear that? Poor Charlie and Nixie. They are not a fan of the thunderstorm. Let's see. Humidity is 56%. Wind is 5 miles per hour from the south. Sunrise was at 7:08 a.m. Sunset will be at 8:12 p.m. And let's see, tomorrow will be pretty much the same. They're supposed to have rain all day tomorrow.
Cool.
All day tomorrow, rain. It's the rainy season, y'all. Plus, we got a couple tropical depressions coming in, right?
That sounds like a sad
They have not been upgraded yet. But tell us about the two storms coming in, sweetie.
There's one that's supposed to come across the Florida Peninsula, and then there's another one coming up through the Gulf, and they're going to pretty much hit land on either side of New Orleans about the same time.
Yep. At the same time. So
New Orleans could be seriously hosed.
Yeah, or us.
Or us, yeah.
It might make packing a lot easier. That's all I gotta say. We might be doing the minimalist move if we get wiped out. You gotta laugh about it or else, Anyway, what have we been up to? Well, I'm sorry we didn't get another video out sooner, but we have been fighting a cold flu type thing. And what was that little girl into? What is that she's into?
Oh, I don't know. I was...
Oh, sorry for watching ridiculousness. But this little girl was getting something out of a box and it was all over her face. It was cute. We've been fighting the cold and flu. I feel much better today. Brad does not. But he's always got to be the hanger-onerer. And he's definitely got like the stomach flu type. Him feel ucky. You feeling ucky, hun? He's feeling very yucky, like he's even being quiet. That's never a good sign. When Brad's quiet, actually, he's the quieter of the two in the house. Normally, I'm messing around, aren't I?
Yep.
Normally, I'm making either some kind of weird noise, or bugging him, or bugging the animals, or singing, dancing. Yeah.
It's not a problem, though.
No, but then, if you get me around people I don't really know, I'm really quiet. And I'll be the quiet one, and he'll be the one that seems more like an extrovert. Right? Once I'm comfortable around you, then you're in for it. Then I'm going to sing, I'm going to dance, I'm going to harass you. Like I call my daughter normally now, like just about every day. And this morning she answers the phone, and I'm like, don't look at my hair. I haven't combed my hair today. And she's like, I can't see you. I know, but don't look at my hair. The other day she answered it, and I sounded like Mrs. Doubtfire on purpose. So, what else we've been doing? We've been filling out application and submitting it. You have to do a fee, too, for the application fee. But hopefully we get this one apartment we really want in Greenville. Because there's nothing available that is affordable for us in Wilson or Rocky Mount. Now, the problem with Wilson is they had some, but they're all townhouses. And Stairs and Mr. Heide are not friends. Now, Stairs and I have not been friends for a long time. But I can still go up them. I'm just very slow.
I can go down them very fast.
Yeah, he can go down them really fast. So, yeah, we just can't do that. So, Greenville's not that far away. got a really great medical community, and we'll be able to do that. Not that far away from our daughter and grandkids. So hopefully we get that one. If not, there's some other ones in other locations that we're not disclosing at this point in time, because why bother if we take the one in Greenville, right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll know hopefully by Monday evening. We're committed now, or should be, because we've let the management team here in this trailer park know that we will be exiting. And we haven't got any more packed because we've been sick all week. But it is what it is. And also, it's the apartment that we want. If we get it, and it sounds like we should, we will, it won't be ready until like last week of September, which is okay. They're renovating the whole thing, and that's fine. We're not in a huge hurry. So, it'll be cooler. The movers will be less busy, because right now they're all busy moving college students and stuff. So, the ones or families that are moving there. So, uh, that's what's going on there. Exciting times. We're going to need to get the dogs their shots and secure another vehicle and all that kind of stuff. Once we're done with once the banking is done and everything. So, what else? We didn't go get boxes today because Mr. Heide does not feel well, and because we haven't packed anything more because we've been sick. So we'll wait for another week. Short timers disease, big time. Excited, getting excited about having a washer dryer again.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
And
have to pick that
nozzle.
up. And a spray nozzle and a dishwasher. And if we get the one we want, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and that'll be nice, because then we would have our own bathroom. And then somebody would have to clean his own bathroom. Look at me. Somebody will have to clean their own bathroom. Don't look at me like that.
You should look at you. Yes, but see, the difference is...
Oh, here we go.
Okay, let me tell you what
Here
I've
we
been
go,
thinking.
guys.
Okay, the difference is, we each get our own bathroom, and the bathroom that will be my bathroom will be the one that, if we ever have anybody come over, that's going to be the one they use, and it's going to drive you nuts that the public bathroom
And he would just whine and cry until I cleaned it anyway, okay? He'll say, please clean my pooper shooter. And I'm like, are you talking about the one that comes with your body or one that comes with the apartment?
Well,
I'm so funny.
and
Die laughing.
All the years we've been together, there are certain roles that you assumed, and there's certain roles that I have assumed. So.
But we're not going to leave the trash on top of the Jeep anymore, are we? Every time you leave the trash outside anywhere, it's like a bajillion ants.
A bajillion, is that a technical term?
Yeah, a bajillion. So I'll clean your poop shooter that comes with the apartment. Not the other one, not yet. If you clean my dishes. See, here you go. He's like, yeah, and that's another thing.
Yeah, and another
Here we go. Here we go, people. So, I'd clean it anyway, because he's right. It would probably be the guest bathroom, and then, he would whine and he would cry. He'd wear me down.
Yeah.
He would.
And you wouldn't want guests to see the skid marks.
Or smell it.
Good point.
Smell who dealt it. Right?
Yep.
Anyway, that's what we've been doing. We just been talking to apartment people. Brad called all over yesterday. Just when you think it's hopeless, then finally you get that beacon of bright light. that yes, we have availability. Yes, we would love to have you come live in one of our apartments. Yes, you would be wonderful members of our little community. But keep your wife indoors because she's really weird. No, they didn't say that. They said keep your husband inside. He's really strange.
They didn't say that either.
Yes, they did.
No.
Yes, they did. They said he tells too many stories. And he hasn't combed his hair in 2 days. Are you going to comb your hair today? Why? Are you going to shower today?
Probably.
Oh, please. So, yeah. So we went out of the house yesterday because we need to get a few groceries. We did that. Brad went into Walmart. I did not. Because it was in the evening. I just sit out there and watch everybody come outside. That's what I did. I watched these people come outside. I watched who was wearing masks, who wasn't wearing masks, who I thought probably did wear masks but took them off as soon as they got to the door, who never wore a mask. Were there some people not wearing masks inside the store?
Oh, I told
yeah,
you about, yeah.
There was a pregnant lady, really disturbed Brad. She wasn't wearing a mask at all. So,
yeah.
Anyway, there's one woman come out. She had like 5 kids with her. I think she might have been the grandmother. These were all young children. And there were 4 girls and 1 boy. They were all wearing masks, And then boys, as only boys can do, takes off the mask. It's on a lanyard. And he's got to do the big swoop-de-swoo whipping circle, dragging it on the ground until Grandma got after him about that. And I thought, I knew you were going to get in trouble.
And who knows, it might have taken her that long just to hatch out that many kids.
No. Whoever did it mass-produced them very quickly. Like an assembly line. There was the 2-year-old, the 3-year-old, the 4-year-old, the 5-year-old. Then there seemed to be a gap of about 4 or 5 years.
Ooh.
So, yes, I have no life. Yes, I'm still working on my diamond painting. But I'm not showing you guys until I have this one and one more to do. All of them having sayings. This series. And then I'll show those all to you after we Mod Podge them and stuff. They're turning out really nice. So, and then I have some other ones to do. I'm really on a big kick with the diamond painting. I haven't done much loom knitting. But the good thing is, one thing you guys, if you've noticed, that I'm not saying anything about my arms, because my arms are doing pretty good right now. The tendinitis and stuff is pretty good. My right arm is good. My left one is still, pretty. It's hard. It's not as hard as it was. So I say it's about halfway healed up. I've got some carpal tunnel going on in the wrist and in the forearms. Nothing I can do about that. Sometimes that hurts like a dick too, but then when you're doing whatever craft, a lot of times it's diamond painting, then you need to put it up for the night. So that's what I've been doing, is trying to listen a little bit more to my body and stuff. Been having a little bit of a problem with my blood sugar now dropping too low. Yeah, like, it'll be like in the 80s, sometimes it'll be in the 60s and stuff, so I'm having to really watch that. Having to actually eat a few more carbs in the morning and at my noon meal, and then less at dinner, which is what they want you to do anyway. But I eat more carbs in the evening because I always have usually popcorn every night. And then I will have like apples and peanut butter or apples and sugar-free caramel. And then I'll have sugar-free popsicles after that. Then I'll wake up, and that's, goes on, and then I'll wake up, usually about 7 or 8, and I have to test again. I don't know who this. Sorry, screening my call. And it will have dropped, so I'm having to kind of back off of using as much insulin. It depends on what I ate the night before. Like last night, we had pizza, so I went ahead and I did my full long-acting insulin, which is uh, 80 units of Toujeo, and I'll do that twice a day. And I'm back. If I haven't eaten kind of a carb-heavy meal, then I will do just 60. And I seem to be balancing it out a little bit more because I don't want to drop so low that I'm having problems with that. So it's all a balancing act. We all know that. I really am not wanting the sweets very much at all, which is good. I mean, and I would rather. It's like the other night. What were we gonna have, honey? And then we both decided we would rather have fruit.
Mug cake.
We decided the other night that we wanted. You have that mixture where you mix two cake mixes together, and then it's what? It's 2 tablespoons. Wait.
It was
three
3 tablespoons of cake mix
2 tablespoons of water,
and 1 minute in the nuker.
and 1 minute in the nuker, and it's nice, steamy mug cake. And then you can put, like I put sugar-free caramel on mine, and Brad put a little bit of sugar-free frosting on his. But it was artificial tasting. It wasn't like a good, rich tasting chocolate or anything in the cake mix. I just didn't like it, and it was overly sweet. Neither one of us even ate half of that mug cake. And it just was like, no, and I'd rather have some fruit. They went and each had a banana. Because, we just would rather have fruit or an apple or something. Maybe that's what we had instead. Was it apples?
Yeah.
I don't know. We've been on an apple kick. But this is the time of year for apples, So I want to get some Granny Smith ones. I don't know, that might be a little too tart. I don't like the real super tart. Like, where it's making your insides pucker up into your throat. Like, but I used to, though. I used to love, like, a kid, sweet tart stuff. So, eating has changed a lot. There isn't near the focus on the food there used to be. And I think, and everybody's different, but for me, and I think for you, when you have to watch it so closely because you can tell now how your body will react. If I have eaten too many carbs in the evening, late evening, I will feel jittery. I would just feel just like this. And it's even a quickening of my heartbeat and stuff. Seriously. And I will tell Brad that I need to test, and it'll be like 228 or 170, and it's not enough to be real alarming, but it's enough that I'm uncomfortable. And there's nothing I can do about it. If your blood sugar is too high, there's nothing you can do about it except for drink water and wait. And I hate that feeling so much. You know what?
Yeah.
It's just an uncomfortable. I don't know if you get that feeling or not.
Not so much.
Yeah, see, I do. And it's just like, uh, just a really uncomfortable, really, and usually those evenings my feet will be hurting, the neuropathy is bad, and everything. And then, if it's getting too low, I feel like I've had a couple drinks. Real strong drinks, I feel kind of drunk. I feel kind of dizzy and confused. And I can tell now, and I'll say to Brad, I need to take my blood sugar. I feel, what do you say, that I tank? What'd you say the other night?
I don't remember.
You had me a banana last night and said this is for in the morning when your blood sugar tanks.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because it'll be low, and then we need to have me eat something right away. So he had me a banana for in the morning. He had me one for then because I wanted a banana because we having pizza, and I said, well, I'll give you my other piece of pizza if you can grab me a banana because I just wanted a banana. I didn't want, and then he got me two, and he's like, first off, he said he had trouble counting to one. And then I said, well, no, because you didn't want that one banana to be lonely. And then he said, actually, I brought it is an extra one for when your blood sugar tanks in the morning. Because I'll wake up, like I said, whenever I wake up, it's either 6 or 7, sometimes 8 o'clock, and I'll take my blood sugar right then because I know I start to run low in the morning, and to not have that happen, I need to get some uh, carbs in me. And but it's kind of cool when you start knowing how your body's going to react. I mean, that if you eat too many carbs in the evening, your body's going to get real jittery. And also, I'm learning that, I don't have to eat to the point that I'm uncomfortable. I can just eat a little bit and then, a few hours later have something else maybe, or, and so that's good. That's really good. Um, I don't know. I'm proud of us. That we really have dropped our numbers down so low.
Yep.
We're both doing much better. I haven't had a UTI or a yeast infection since the hospital. We're both doing much, much better in so many regards.
Well, it's also one of those things where once in a while we don't want to be good,
Yeah.
that we want to eat something that's not so good for us, but we really don't have anything around here like that.
No, we don't keep anything like that around there. I mean, we have a little bit of sugar candy, but it's hard candy. Basically, it's there for an emergency, really. If your blood sugar is tanking and you need something immediately. It's good to have, a sugared hard candy around, or something. Or we keep little boxes of juice around, for that reason. But yeah, we don't have any chips. We don't have any, we have a little bit of ice cream, but we don't go crazy with that anymore. We don't buy the big gallons of ice cream anymore. We buy just the little ones. We don't buy trail mix or Pop Tarts or any of that kind of stuff anymore. Any of that doesn't even sound good to me because it would be overly sweet.
Yep.
Once you're off the sugar, you just really don't.
Yeah.
I'd rather have an apple or something. I don't know. We're in a good spot with that. It's been hard at times because you feel like you do want to be able to go. If you've ever been the type to have a severe weight problem like us, there's times that you want to soothe yourself by stuffing yourself. But you can't because I don't want to be back in a hospital like I was. I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to see him go through that.
Yeah.
When I think about how bad I was feeling, and, you don't even realize all of it because part of it, you were so out of it that I didn't realize I had thrown up as much that one day right before Brad called as I had and stuff. But, yeah, it becomes where food's not near as important. Also, we've been eating down the house as far as like pantry items and freezer items and stuff. So you just kind of eating whatever's there. It's like,
Yeah.
But we're going to be able to pretty soon unplug our freezer, so that'll be good.
Yep.
What else, hon? Anything else?
Not that I can think of, sweetie.
That's about it, guys. So, if you're the praying type, chanting, sending good vibes, do the good luck dance, rain dance. No, don't do the rain dance. We have plenty of rain right now. For us to get that apartment, please do so. If not, we've got a couple other people that are interested in renting to us. So, we'll see what happens. Right? So, anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend and do something good for yourself. I hope that you're warm or cool, safe and dry. And if you're in California with all the fires, I hope you're okay too. And if you're in the storm's path, I hope you're going to be okay and that we'll be okay.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody will be okay. And I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you're awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.